Sorry for the wait, everyone. Let me, hold on. There we go. Crease that up a little. We'll do this. There we go. Okay. Sorry for the wait, everyone. The Google Sheet was not opening on my browser. I finally figured out why, literally as I started stream. But everything's all good to go. Just setup was definitely taking longer time than it normally does. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the MSS, day 3 of week 4. We got some fun games today. We got the New Orleans Swamperts versus the Montana Bearpaws, aka Bandito versus Red on Mario Stadium. We'll be seeing if Bandito can get his first win of the season. And then right after that, we got PoYo's Royals versus the Freeze Machines, aka PoYo versus Snow on Bowser Jr.'s Playroom. We'll see if Snow can try and get his first win of the season. Trying to think if there's anything I'm missing here. All teams are set up, all teams are good. I made sure that, like, even though I was, like, obviously rushing to set up because I knew I'd be late, I made sure everything's good. All colors are fine. No, don't worry about that, PoYo. Yeah, I guess we are good to go, so let's get started. Just opening up something on my phone to keep track. Alrighty, let's get going. Starting out, Bandito versus Red. Let me know if any audio needs to be like changed volume wise. I was doing a sponsor stream on Twitch, so I had to change some settings on OBS. Here we go. Yeah, guys, I see what you're saying in Snowside. I'm not... yeah, it's gonna be a long day. Space Red not giving a good start to Bandito at the start of this. However, Mario gonna send this one deep into the outfield. That'll be good for a base hit. Newly added Red Pianta to the squad. We originally saw Red Yoshi last time we looked at Bandito's team, so let's see. I mean, already we can tell a base hit surely means he's gonna do a good job for the team. And an RBI chance here for Allen. Big swing, right to Petey, and a double play. A donut to lead off for Bandito's squad. Let's go to the bottom of this inning and see how Red can do. Petey with a big smack. It's gonna go into the foul. And this one's going deep. The synergy. Almost too late, but Mario making the buddy jump catch. And I'm already worrying about this. Hold on. Yeah, you said Mario in center field. Okay. Birdo with a nice base hit. No magic catch. Another base hit. Toadette on first, Birdo on second. And an RBI chance here for Purple Toad. Two balls thrown. They're being careful with them. That's a strike. Three balls. Will they walk Purple Toad? Purple Toad taking the swing and a miss. 2 outs, 3 balls. Takes the slap here. A magic catch into a double play, and we're changing sides. Donuts on the board. We go to the top of the second, leading off with Red Critter for Bandito. Big smack here, going deep in left field. The synergy is not going to get there in time, and that's a solo home run for Bandito. The PoYo trade popping off. Big smack by Red Shy Guy. Not gonna land, however. That's gonna be an out. Boo, high in the air, almost a little too high. Here's Red Magic Koopa. Big smack going into the outfield. Had the boo been used sooner, it might have gave Magic Koopa enough time to go to 2. Instead, we'll settle for a single, and here's Firebrow. Charging up a big smack. This will go to the wall. Magic Koopa running a 3. And now Space Red looking for a base hit to bring in Magic Koopa. Takes a swing. Oh my god! The boo item was used perfectly. I started freaking out. That's another run for Bandito. And an RBI chance here for Mario. Mario charging up. Here's the pitch. Not taking a swing though. Smacks this one way too high in the air. The bomb. Okay. Force Baby Daisy to move, but Purple Toad there to make the assisted catch. And that's 2 runs for Bandito. We go to the bottom of the second. We'll see if Red can recover. I'm hearing people through my walls. DK sends this one going deep into the outfield. The POW gonna buy some time, but unneeded. RBI chance here for Diddy Kong. He's going for the bunt. We'll see how this works out for him. Instead, just going to take 2 strikes, and we'll go with the slap here. Or charge up, a hit, right to Magikoopa, and it'll just be a single out. DK on second, Baby Daisy on third. Star Mario with an RBI chance. Charging up, big smack. Goes right to Mario in the outfield, though. Shit, almost was a double play if DK didn't run back fast enough. And Red Pianta coming in for the RBI. Charging up, no swing, it's a ball. Takes the slap here, it'll land. DK running home. But too slow. Only 1 run going in for Red. It's only a 1-run lead as we go into the top of the third. Red Pianta leading off for Bandito. Charging up. Does not take the swing on the pitch. The star pitch, sorry. Charging up on this one. Takes a big smack. Going deep into right field. The synergy. Oh my god. How? Like, literally went into the foul right at the end. Mario bobbles the ball. Gonna die to the bomb. Pianta running to 2. Baby Daisy's gonna have to be the one to get this. Why'd I cut myself off so fast? My brain stopped making words. Allen, a smack right to Birdo. The POW used perfectly in order for it not to be a double play. And here's Red Critter. Charging up, big swing, going deep into the outfield, high in the air. What? I guess it had the speed. And that's a 2-run homer for Red Critter. Huh. DK getting tired on the mound. Man. PD catch there. That is one of the... That's a head scratcher of a home run there. I'm shocked that got through. But hey, Bandito will take it any day of the week. Smack by Boo. And it's a base hit. Here is Red Magikoopa. Doesn't swing at the star pitch. Has another one in store, but not going to use it. Magikoopa charging up. A big swing going deep into the outfield, but it will be caught. And fireballs are used way too late to make it even a thought. Another 2 runs for Bandito, though, as we go into the bottom of the third, top of the lineup for Red's team. And it's a 3-run game. Big smack by PD. That ball is very high in, well, very high for a smack. Let's put it that way. Birdo charging up. Ball's way high in the air. This one's looking good for a homer. The synergy taking its time. The fuck are we doing out there, outfield? That's a 2-run bomb for Birdo. And Red brings this back to a 1-run game. No outs left in this inning, though. Never mind. I'll keep my mouth shut. Red Critter with the critter catch. Here's Purple Toad. Charging up. Big swing going deep and right, but it's gonna be foul. Takes the slap here. It will not drop in time. Alan will make the catch. Here's Baby Daisy. Charging up. No swing. That's a nice hit. It's going high. It's going deep. But it... Well, you know, maybe it wasn't actually going that high. But hey, it was threatening for a home run. And Mario makes the buddy jump catch. Back to a one-run game as we head into the halfway point of this game. Firebro leading off for Bandito in the top of the fourth. And Donkey Kong is swapping out as pitcher for Diddy Kong. Big smack by Firebro deep into the outfield. Purple Toad bobbling the ball, getting hit by the banana. Firebro tempting to run to 3. But stays on second. Space Red charging up on this one. No swing. It's a smack dead center. A PD catch. Or pickup. Whatever. It technically wasn't an out. So anyways, Firebro is on third, however. Mario charging up. A big smack here deep into right field. The synergy. Damn. They could have buddy jump catch that for the foul. Instead, Mario will hit a base hit here. Firebro goes home. And another run goes in for Bandito. Here's Red Pianta. Smacks the lob, but man, it shoots automatically into the foul. Birdo catch at the last possible, like, range. And it leads into a double play. 1 run for Bandito. It's a 2-run game. But we're going into the heaters of Red's team here. So anything can happen. Big hit already by DK, but Alan makes the first catch. Here's Diddy Kong. Charging up, big swing, goes right to Firebro, and that's 2. Wasn't even halfway to the base. Star boosted Mario looking to get a homer on his stadium. Two strikes thrown by Pianta. Shy Guy tried to super dive. Mario takes the swing high in the air, and it'll be a base hit. What the hell am I hearing? Sorry, I couldn't call the end of that. I was trying to hear. Huh. I don't know. Smack by Alan automatically and out right to Petey. Here's Red Critter. Okay. Big smack here, but it'll drop right into Toadette's glove. And the Boo is gonna make this hit a line drive for Shy Guy. Getting on first. Here's Boo. Awkward smack. The shell gonna hit Petey in time. Boo gonna get on first. You can blame the star stat boost on that. The speed actually got Boo there in time. But it doesn't matter at that point when Magic Koopa hits it right to Petey for the out. It's the first time we see a donut on Bandito in a while. It's still a 2-run game. And we're going to the back of the top of the lineup for red. Petey smacking this one deep. It has the speed, the synergy taking too long, and that's just a solo bomb. And we're back to a 1-run game. Birdo with a big smack, gonna hit the wall. The Boo wasting time, honestly. Birdo did not even attempt to run to second. Toadette, a high hit in the air. The Pow's gonna need to be. Oh my god, English is hard. Pow needed to be used, basically, and it wasn't at the right time, at least. Purple Toad, a smack. The ball bobbles. But it doesn't cause Birdo to run to 3. Here's Baby Daisy. Charging up, no swing. It's a smack into the outfield, but Mario will make the catch. And he tries to throw it to first to try and get Purple Toad out. However, doesn't throw it fast enough. Here's an RBI chance for DK, though. And with runners on base, this is scary for Bandito. Takes the smack here. That ball might just be gone. Alan making the buddy jump catch. And he holds his lead a little bit longer. 1 run for red, and we're back to a 1-run game. Going into the top of the 6th. Time is getting tight here. Firebro charging up. Big smack. Line drive right. Petey trying to make the Petey catch, but I would not have expected an infielder to try and reach that far. Petey catch there. Firebro able to run back to first in time. Here's Mario. Just takes the slap. The POW is used. Sending it deep into the outfield. Firebro is gonna get on second and stay there. Pianta going for the bunt here. The Boo is used. This might be enough time for him. Bases are loaded. Alan goes for the slap right to Birdo and a double play. Oh my god. It was looking so good, and then one bad hit is all it took. Another donut on the board for Bandito. Heading into the bottom of the 6th, Diddy Kong, Mario, and Red Pianta. High smack in the air. That'll be a base hit. Bananas are used, but no matter. Pianta getting tired on the mound. And the New Orleans Swamperts might be putting in their closer soon. Especially with 2 runners on base here. Don't want to be giving anything up to Pianta. Petey Piranha, who's next. High smack in the air, but that'll be foul. Smacks the lob, it goes high. Mario makes the catch, and everyone runs back. But now you got 2 runners on base. Petey up to bat, and Pianta tired on the mound. Magic Koopa missing the jump. This is going to bring in a run for Red. As fast as Space Red threw it. And just like that, we have a tie game here. But it might not stop here. RBI chance for Birdo. And they pull Pianta, bringing in Mario. It's a high smack in the air. We saw this happen last time. 3-run bomb for Birdo. She is hitting it in the right spot to where the CPUs have no idea if they want a buddy jump or not. And just like that, Red takes the lead, 5-8. Leaving a lot of work to be done for Bandito when the top of the 7th comes. Magic catch there. Your outfield still has synergy, Bandito. It didn't get fucked, you just... Everyone still has synergy out there. Hit right to Magic Koopa. That's 3, and we're changing sides. For what could be the last time we change sides this game. Going into the top of the 7th, Bandito needs 3 runs to threaten extras, 4 to take the lead. Red Critter leading off. Missing Diddy Kong's star pitch. That ball's high in the air. The shell's gonna need to be used. Taking its sweet time, it'll be an out. Here's Red Shy Guy. Smack there, it'll drop for a base hit. Diddy Kong getting tired. A PD catch and a double play, and that's your ball game. Bandito had the lead basically the entire game, but 1 inning where Red needed to lock in, and that's all she wrote. Red wins this game 5-8. Birdo, of course, the MVP, bringing in 5 runs for the team. Here's Bandito's team. Mario putting in a lot of work in fielding. And here's Red's team. 150 batting on Birdo. Star Mario only getting 30. DK only getting 10? DK might be able to be starred. Okay. All right, let me edit the versus board. Alrighty. We move on to our last game of today. PoYo's Royals versus the Freeze Machines, aka PoYo versus Snow. This game is a throwback to those that were around for Season 1 of the MSS. These two faced off, and PoYo at the time was a not very great team, not doing much at all for majority of the season until facing off against Snow, also on Bowser Jr.'s Playroom, where he got like 20 runs, I'm pretty sure, or something. I don't know. He basically made Snow look like a fool. So this is Snowski's revenge game. I keep hearing like yelling through the walls. Just throw me off. Anyways, here we go. Alright, let me quickly change the stream layout. Layout as well. There we go. And already a strong start for PoYo. Daisy hitting this one into the outfield. And for a base hit. Here's baby Daisy. Surprisingly putting in much more work for the team than the PD Piranha trade. And just like that, another base hit. No critter catch, surprisingly. And an RBI chance here for Pink Yoshi. Smacked right there. It'll be a double play as Daisy goes to third. And an RBI chance here for PD Piranha. Charging up, no swing. Here's the smack here. The synergy might get there in time. It does it. It has the speed, and it's a 2-run bomb for PD. Here's Birdo, Star Birdo. High smack in the air. Gonna need the synergy for this one. And Blue Dry Bones making the buddy jump catch. That's 3, and we change sides. Blue Magic Koopa leads off for Snow in the bottom of the first. A strong start for PoYo, I must say. But the game did just start. Birdo catch. Nothing else to say. Here's Boomerang, bro. Awkward hit. The fireball does not hit Petey. That's 2. Blue Dry Bones with an awkward hit that just could not drop from the air. And that's 3. No runs in the beginning, but hey, Snow's offense really comes out at the end of his lineup. Let's go to the top of the second. Toadette leading off. And a hit right to Blue Critter. Here's Purple Toad. Awkward smack. That's 2. Yellow Pianta. All right. Sure. Yellow Pianta with just a single home run for himself. Line drive right, and it did not want to go into the foul. King Boo already getting tired. Way to go, Future. You jacked it up. Peach. Big hit. But caught by Blue Dry Bones. Go to the bottom of the second. Blastoise, Blue Shy Guy, and Blue Critter up to bat. Dead center hit for Blastoise. Here's Blue Shy Guy. This one will also be a base hit. RBI chance here for Blue Critter. Takes the smack. The Boo is gonna buy some time here. Blastoise probably gonna run home. He will make it. And that's a run for Snow with 2 runners still on base. RBI chance here for King K. Rool. Charging up, takes the swing, going deep, but goes into the foul. Kind of like how I thought the Yellow Pianta hit was gonna go. Smacks the lob here. Into the foul it goes. One more goes into the foul. And we're just going to take the smack to load the bases. RBI chance, bases loaded. Star King Boo. And it'll be not just a base hit, but 2 runners go home and Snow ties this game up. Here's Funky Kong. Smack King Boo. No, not King Boo. Okay. Well, triple play and we change sides. That just happened. But Snow does tie this game up. Let's see how his defense can do. And already a critter catch. Daisy is out. King Boo is going to be swapped, however. This is very early in the game. Blue Magikoopa now pitching. Baby Daisy, a smack. Funky Kong dives for the ball. And that's 2. Here's Pink Yoshi. And a critter catch for 3. The first donut on the board for PoYo. We go to the bottom of the third. Get the, oh my god, the game's still tied up. Not swinging at the star pitch. Swinging a miss on there. Charging up for this one. Smacking it. Birdo not even needing to use the suction catch. And that's an out. Daisy getting tired on the mound. Big smack by Boomerang Bro, but it goes into the foul. Here's a smack that's going to go deep into the outfield. The POW is going to buy some time here for Boomerang Bro to get on second. Here's Blue Dry Bones. Takes the smack. It will land, and this will be enough to get Boomerang Bro home, and Snow takes the lead in this game. Daisy will be swapped out for Birdo. Thought it was gonna be Peach. Holy smack and holy super dive. Double play, we change sides. Birdo not happy to give Snow the lead. As we reach the halfway point of this game. Petey up to bat. Takes the smack, going deep. The synergy probably not going to be there in time. No, Blastoise making the nice play with a buddy jump catch. I thought it had the speed. That outfield is going to be going through it today. Big smack by Birdo. Blue Dry Bones makes the catch. And a critter catch to end it there. We head into the bottom of the fourth. Snow leading 3-4 and hoping to increase that lead further. Big smack by Shy Guy, but that ball is just not gonna drop. Blue Critter gonna take the smack. This one will be a base hit. as K-Rool is up to bat. Birdo using her star pitch. Instant strike. That ball's high in the air for K-Rool. The synergy gonna be there. It's starting to drop. Purple Toad makes the buddy jump catch as Blue Critter goes back to first. Here's King Boo. Star pitch here. Has enough for another. Not gonna use it. Charging up. King Boo making the big swing. But it's gonna go right into Purple Toad's glove. No item to help. And just a donut inning as we go into the top of the 5th. Score's still 3-4. Purple Toad gonna start off strong with a base hit. Yellow Pianta takes the swing way too high in the air. Here's Peach. Charging up. Hits it right to Critter. And it'll be a double play. Donut on the board for PoYo. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Funky Kong leading off. Hoping to make up for that triple play. Big smack into the foul. And instead just takes a normal smack for a base hit. Blue Magikoopa up next, back at the top of the lineup. That'll be another base hit. Boomerang Bro up to bat. Charging up, no swing. Star pitch here. Be an instant strike. Can use another one to instantly strike out Boomerang Bro. Doesn't. Gonna let him swing. Takes the smack. It'll be a double play, but Funky Kong goes to third. Blue Dry Bones looking for a base hit. Instead, we're going for the steal. Okay, sure. Don't try that again. There you go. Base hit for Blue Dry Bones. Funky Kong goes home, and another run for Snow. See, it's that simple. We don't gotta try stealing bases. It's not gonna work. Well, except what we saw last game. That was crazy. With using the Boo, man. Blastoise, a base hit. Shell nearly hitting Toadette. That would have gave a lot of time for the runners. Here's Blue Shy Guy. Awkward smack, bomb. Not gonna scare Daisy. And we change sides. One run for Snow. The game increases into a 2-run lead as we head into the top of the 6th and the top of the lineup for PoYo. Daisy already charging up. Two balls thrown. Magikoopa is scared to pitch to her. Making the hit here. Bananas might save this. It Forces Blastoise to move, but Blue Shy Guy is there for the rebound. Baby Daisy with a nice hit, but Blue Shy Guy is going to be there for the catch. Here's Pink Yoshi. Smack, it's not a super dive. King Boo's just him. And that's 3 though. Heading into the bottom of the 6th. Snow's strongest hitters up to bat. Hoping for one more run before going into the 7th inning. PD catch on Critter's slap. Ugh. Two strikes. Birdo not using the star pitch, but King K. Rool is... Oh, God. I'm choking. King K. Rool is just going to strike out. Is the team getting cocky? Do they think that the defense can just lock in and that they don't need any more runs? Well, King Boo's going to take the slap here. Baby Daisy bobbles the ball a bit. But regardless, it is a base hit. Here's Funky Kong. Charging up. Swing and a miss. Takes the slap here. It won't drop. That's 3. We change sides for what could be the last time. Going into the top of the 7th. PD leading off for PoYo needs 2 runs to threaten extras, 3 to take the lead. Any less, and Snow gets his first win of the season. Big smack by PD, but it's not high in the air. Blastoise will make the catch. That's 1 out. Birdo smacks the lob here. The synergy is not going to be there in time. That is just a solo home run for Birdo. As they bring the score 4-5. Magikoopa getting tired. Not pulling them though. It's a high ball in the air, but it drops for a base hit. Toadette on first. Here's Purple Toad. Smacks the lob. No dive. Toadette. Toad on base. RBI chance here for Yellow Pianta. Going for the bunt. Gonna try and advance Toadette. Goes on the lob. Pianta just gets tagged out, but everyone advances. 2 outs. Peach up to bat, charging up, no swing. Here's the lob. Takes the swing at it. It will drop. And the stage hazard is gonna make PoYo take the lead in this game 6-5. I cannot imagine how that VC is going. I cannot. I really can't. Blastoise being put in. And there's 3. It was just that simple. It is now a 1-run game as we go into the bottom of the 7th. 6-5 PoYo. 1 run for Snow to threaten extras. 2 runs to take this game. I'm scared. So dead center hit for Magikoopa, and it'll be a base hit. Here's Boomerang, bro. Charging up, takes the smack. The banana's not gonna do anything, and that's a double play. Oh my fucking god. I can't believe it. He cheated. Oh no. Wow. I'm sorry, Snow. Peach and Purple Toad, the MVP. Actually, triple MVP. PD Peach and Purple Toad. And here's Snow's team. Yeah, that one hurts. Well, that's it for day 3 of week 4. We'll be back tomorrow for the last 2 games, and then after that, we'll be going into week 4 star stat boosting and free agency. So look forward to that. I got nothing else. Enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye.